Yeah, no, I know. Kvass is. It's another beer style. It's another brewing style. I know that.
I don't know anything about it.
Feels Northern European. Well, here,
it does.
We'll investigate.
We'll go into it. I'm excited. That's a wall. Fucking walls, man. We're breaking the house down.
You know, listen, as far as they know, nothing happened.
Nothing happened on the screen.
Nothing happened on the screen, but I did hear a rumble as though of distant thunder.
I'm very hungry.
That's what it is.
I could use a burger or something.
I could use something.
I wish
quesadilla.
Erica the Mad had sent in food for us.
I remember those days.
I remember the good days. Or Graham Baxter maybe could have sent a delicious fruit cake.
A fruit and loaf.
Was I crave now every year after they sent that one.
Absolutely, but of course Graham Baxter back in the mix. Pyrrell, of course. Now, obviously, we won't be. Yeah, the recipe is one thing. It's about skill.
I know you sent the recipe.
It's about skill.
I'm not a cook.
Someone could
I will
send
try
me,
the recipe.
Well, here, someone could send me. It's like, hey, yeah, a sword is just some ingots.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's a process.
But it also tastes better, like when a friend.
When you don't have to make it.
Well, when you don't have to make it. But I was going to be more generous and be like, when a friend makes it for you and sends it across the fucking world, and
How could it not be?
Like, come on.
No,
that's pretty fucking cool.
It's like when your nana does something.
Yeah.
It's like she'll freeze some grapes and you'd be like, these fucking rules.
Yeah, and then you have it, and then it's like, oh yeah, I could try replicating this, and I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do it this good.
You could. Now, but we have some introductory labors to manage. First of all, Cranston times Rex. Obviously, thanks for the Sorb, the Sorbscriptions. Now, however it may be, you have fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated. I am your host, your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster and so much more, Eric J. Benson, Azerbaijan, Notorious EJB Edge. Now, what is the purpose? I mean, you can see the sacred tools, the vessel. Mm-hmm. What is the purpose of this program? Well, nothing would bring me more pleasure. Lag Demon, thanks for the step. Nothing would bring me more pleasure than to reveal to you that its purpose is to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. Of course, we do everything that we can here to adhere to the hero's journey. And you can see the sacrament here. We can see the vessel. There's a very traditional relationship between these objects, and it's time to begin that subtle interplay. Then, of course, it would appear that these feel Joshly to me.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody else is here.
Tom is not with us today. He's only with us in spirit.
No, but also they're considered choices.
Oh, those. I thought you meant that.
Oh, no. I mean,
that looks like Josh's
this one's
work.
got a little bit of foil on there. Yeah. It just.
No, these are freaking really good.
I know. I'm just saying he turned it up for us. I'm very excited about it.
Bravaro, where?
Bravaro Raumino?
Raumino?
Well, listen, we know that it's good because they had to put the nutrition facts sticker on it.
Yeah, but read the top line of the nutrition fact, because I can't. It's in a different language.
That looks. Yeah, I was just.
No shit.
Oh, okay.
That's real cool.
Yeah, so this is like some Eastern European.
I love that this is. I like a fermented bread soft drink.
Right.
What the fuck? Like.
Well, here. We got two things that we're going to deal with here, right? First, let's get the sacred product going. Then we're going to research this kvass so that we understand what we're getting into. Bread soda?
Bread soda.
Hell yes.
I'm all for this. Thank you, Lethal Shadows. It's going to be great to see you at PAX.
Yes.
And also, if everybody is interested in airbrushing, which I've become a huge airbrushing nut.
Well, this is how you got your Blood Angels basically table ready in no time. He has a class, right?
Yes. Lethal Shadows is doing airbrushing classes. They just put out a new, really cool, almost, you can virtually take the airbrush home from the show if they have it left.
Essentially, it's like a mini compressor. Yep. It's pretty neat. And he won an award at Gen Con, I think, for it.
Yeah, delightful.
Yeah, here. So,
anyways,
can you throw me that stuff and then tell me what we are brewing today?
Today, ooh. Diagnose, open beersmith.
All right. We got that big sack. We got that big sack going.
Hey, this is a family environment. Come on, man.
Ooh. Yeah, Dunkels are. I mean, ultimately, our ill-fated attempts. Jeez, because it's a big boy. Our ill-fated attempts to.
Oh, the class ticket comes with an airbrush? Okay, yeah, done.
Oh, you just grab it. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, no, that makes perfect sense.
That's awesome.
Hell yes.
Like, I cannot explain. I just want everybody to start airbrushing because it's so much fun.
Well, because ultimately, you're going to save time and money, frankly. It's a super efficient way to do it. But anyway, so we got something moist here.
Okay.
Something ready.
So, this is Tartificer. It's a fruit and spice beer.
Okay. And what do we put in? Apollo. All right.
Wait, legal shadows. You can legally say you have sable brush tips?
Really? We were under the impression that was not okay to say out loud. Has this changed?
Yeah, I don't know. That's awesome. I want them if you got them.
Oh, I bet these are the replaceable tips for his.
Oh, I get it.
Custom
I thought
brushes.
sable was on the U.S.
Was not on the menu. Sable's back on the menu, boys. Well, they've worked out something with the. They have worked out something directly with the sables themselves.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus.
It has been
where have you?
It has been a subscription festival. Well, I mean, they're probably popping in because we're going to see him here in a couple
I can't
days.
wait. I hope he's at the Black Remnant game.
Indeed.
On Saturday.
Oh, true.
What?
Oh, it's the start of the month.
December.
Oh, I see. This is the hour.
Probably.
Yeah, Pyro sable is on the endangered species list in the U.S., so it's not.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Be used.
I had to bite into this. That's the dark tidings here. Now, how much of these horps are going into this?
Okay, this is actually pretty cool. So you're only going to use 0.10 ounces.
Okay, so it's a tiny bit for actual bittering. The rest of it's Whirlpool.
Rest is Whirlpool.
Right at the end, aroma.
Yeah.
Right?
Tyrannosaurus, tell all the people at PAX to go to the Black Remnant show. It's going to be huge.
And tell all the people not at PAX to watch it on the stream.
On twitch.tv/PAX.
MacFrog, are you going to be at Unplugged? I missed you at the last convention. I wanted at West. I wanted to say hi.
Right, so this is what we're looking for here?
Yeah, go for it. Yep,
right.
you got it. Jesus, right on the dot. Oh, It was on the dot to start.
It was good, and I believe it. I believe in the original number.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, this is almost nothing. This is not where the real character of this beverage is going to come from. It is going to come from the rest of the build. So what was the malt situation?
The malt is insane. Oh, did you sniff the malt yet? Did you?
Oh yeah.
Talk with the malt?
No, it was incredible. As soon as I popped up in the bag, I was like, this is a meal. This is a hearty meal.
The malt is mostly Golden Promise with a little bit of Vienna, so sweet but a little bready.
Yeah, for sure. So it's going to have some identity.
But then honey and Cara Red.
Oh, because this is one of the more elaborate builds recently. Then there's a lot of chew going on here. Now, does the rest of this go in for Whirlpool?
No, a half an ounce.
Okay, everybody in the club with the half an ounce. Right?
Yep.
We're all familiar with D12, the Dirty Dozen, I assume. Detroit legends.
Oh, I would. Tank, what's your best guess for the super secret special guest? It will be. I mean, I'll give it to you if you get it.
In fact, I just got done talking to Jasmine about the game. There's going to be some Hannah activity up there, right on stage.
Yeah, you
with
guys
us.
are going to get fucking annihilated.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
great.
I'm hoping so. I mean, all it's going to do, like, nothing bad can happen. Like, all that's going to happen is that the story would become awesome.
Yeah, it's not Mike Krahulik, though maybe next year we'll get him.
Yeah, he would come out. He'd spend some time up there for sure.
You may want to check that. I may have put the tray in wrong. I don't think it's wrong, but
No, this is.
I mean the with the hop thing.
Oh, hold on. I gotta load your.
Since you're having trouble getting it in there. It
I
could
see.
be wrong.
Go that way. Yeah, you're good. All right.
Oh,
Not Will Wheaton.
It was backwards. I knew it.
Holly, no.
I think.
Nope. It was fine.
No. It's just so much cleaner than it has ever been.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's just sliding right in. Okay, so those are legit. I mean, it will rest on there.
Yeah.
Let us get this jammed in there, real solid. Well, we'll know very quickly if things are gonna go off the rails, I think. All right. Right, and so this has got to get logged in, right?
Oh, Jason Carl would be fun to have on. Yes, I'm doing it as we speak.
No, Jason Carl is a true beast. Jason Carl is one of the most powerful.
I believe the person is going to show up in some sort of costume. But that does not mean they're a cosplayer.
Well, but if you have the costume and you're playing a character,
I guess they are cosplayers.
I mean,
at
there's
that
like
point.
we have to admit.
Maybe there is a correlation there. I don't know. I don't know how these words work. Okay, what were the hops we had?
Oh, here's the recipe isn't in there yet, right?
No, I'm just doing it right now. Give
It's
me like
just so
2
awesome.
seconds.
Like I'm just scrolling down the list here of all these baller names: Grog Days of Summer, Ginger All the Way, Gnawing Thirst, Good Omens, Checknomancer, Gerrymandering, Whetstone, Sticks Shift, What We Brew in the Shadows, Gaussian Blur, Guinevere, Barry Jerry, Captain Crunk, Last Call, Beak Performance.
What the hell was that?
Beak Performance, Auld Lang Syne,
Auld Lang Syne?
Cthulhu Flahagan, which is A+, Kate Mulbrew, and then Poranaga.
Oh yeah, poor Nago's a good one, wasn't it?
Well, they're all great. I mean, they're all beast. Brews Hammered. Come on.
Come on.
Brewed of Camelot. Ack Inc. The Drink. Zima Brewski. Come on. The Malt with a Mouth.
That was a good one.
And then just cider. I mean, if you know, right? All right, now I'm gonna pop here into my recipes because the network working.
It should be on. No, I just saved it to on deck.
Cool. And what was the name again?
Tartificer.
Tartificer.
Artificer.
Tartificer. Loading, come on. I got a good feeling about this one, Josh. Well, this would be a great time for me to put the fucking thing in. Probably could have started with that. What do you mean something went wrong? Ah, all right. That's all I had to do was flip it off.
Ah.
Tartificer.
You know, when in doubt, plug it in.
Parfait. Oh yeah, power is a big part of it. Start. And then skip. We don't need detailed instructions.
I think Patrick Rothfuss as Rufus Hill would be fucking hilarious.
I mean, remember, I still have a ring.
So you pull him into a completely different universe?
Yeah, why not?
With the ring?
I mean, he has to do whatever I say. One time. So it's just a matter of when the best time to deploy that is.
I feel like we got to put that to real good use.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the best possible expression of that favor is to pull him back into the main stage.
Oh yeah.
God, dude, you know what would be amazing? Certainty Dran, and his, his puckish rogue, and Omin feels like a bad combination. That's all I'm saying.
That feels horrifying.
So let's do a quick investigation here on kvass.
Yeah, I want to try the fermented bread soft drink dark rye first, but let's,
Yeah.
I have not had a kvass.
So what are we talking about here in terms of?
What is it? Dark kvass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, just, I think it's always strategic at the beginning to find the ABV.
I don't know that there really is. I think it's like kombucha.
Dark
It's
kvass.
sold by the soda. It's not sold by the beer.
It's a cereal-based, low-alcoholic beverage of cloudy appearance and sweet, sour taste.
Yeah, there we go. So it's mild, right?
Oh.
Well, here. No, George, can you put up this screen? The laptop screen, do you have it?
No, yeah.
While grain production was considered insufficient for beer to become a daily drink, the first written mention of kvass was found in the Primary Chronicle describing the celebration of Vladimir the Great's baptism in 1988.
The fuck?
Kvass is made from a mash obtained from rye bread,
probably your
or
bread
rye
tailings,
flour.
right?
Yeah, okay.
Flour?
Yeah, and malt soaked in hot water, fermented for about 12 hours.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It's totally baking. It's completely like baker adjacent. It's probably for tailings and stuff from your process.
Right.
Your extra yeast.
The terminology to become sour.
Oh.
That's kvass. Kvass.
Oh, it's probably kvass, right?
Yeah. Kvass.
Yeah. So it got completely standardized.
Yeah.
Right?
Acid,
Dude,
sour.
that is kick ass.
That's
I
pretty
am
cool.
super curious about this now. But that's fucking old school. We're talking about and that was just the first mention of it that's collected was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, the exact origins are unclear, whether it was invented by the Slav people or any other European ethnicity is unknown, although some Polish sources claim it was invented by the Slavs.
Faux. Thanks, pal. Hey, holy shit. Here, smell this.
It smells like fucking bread in a can. That's amazing.
Yeah, it smells like they call beer mother's milk, like liquid bread.
This is liquid bread in Firefly.
In Firefly, right? But this is actually this is just like that's the hard version of this shit. Man, I'm a little scared. Fizzy, right?
There's no real alcohol in it. What are you worried about?
I'm worried about putting something into my mouth that has no precedent. That's what I'm worried about.
It's sold in a real store.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That.
Here. Let me bring that can back to you.
Listen, a lot of things are sold in real stores that just...
Oh no, I'm not worried it'll be dangerous.
There's a whole as seen on TV store that I'm skeptical of.
Here.
Those are great.
But here, smell the can. Like the scent of it is wild.
It smells. It does not smell bread like beer does. It smells like
regular
fresh
bread.
baked bread.
Yes.
Or it almost smells like actually just the dough before you bake it.
Yeah, it is crazy sweet. Okay, here, let's try this.
Interesting.
Weird.
That is so good.
Wow, that is so fucking sweet. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
that is
sweet as hell.
real malt.
But it's funny.
Sugar.
Rye. Oh, that's got a good rye flavor.
It's rye,
the dark version
but
of
it does taste like cereal at the beginning.
Yeah,
And then it's like your whole palate gets...
Well, and I think that, so were there other varieties there, or was dark rye the basic?
I think they were all kind of dark rye.
I don't know. It's
What's
showing
the
a
good
light,
choice?
it's showing a light color on this.
Yeah.
one
Some
here.
do. I mean, like clearly.
Oh, a mint kvass? Okay, I can get down with that.
You could fuck with this a million ways.
Sure.
It's the base model here is bread soda. The ABV is going to be what, one?
Yeah,
one and a
two,
half.
Yeah.
This tastes, well.
I would just say it's a little too sweet for my taste.
Oh no,
but
it's
good.
It's intense. It's intense. But you could tamp it down, like they have in this thing. You could tamp it down with herbs. And you could hop it too.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this, Josh?
H Mart.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I was like, what is this doing here? This is
Well,
weird.
it has the same. It has the same like oversweet as like a Green River,
Yeah.
like the traditional sodas.
Uh-huh.
I find that super compelling. It makes complete sense why you would do
Yeah, it
this.
definitely tastes like it's got to have sugar in there instead of...
Oh well, yeah. I mean, essentially. So imagine that you make a beer like this.
Yep,
I mean,
sure.
we're using
Like a
all the
sugar
wheat.
soda.
If you went directly with that, with the wort, right? And it's only the mildest fermentation. Dude, that is. Thank you, Josh. That is really cool. I always assumed kvass was hardcore. Like I was like, shit, this is like some fucking Eastern European bread beer.
I think it's like hardcore in the fact that how sweet it is. Like
This is diabetes.
to finish one of these.
Diabetes
or
soda.
2 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're drinking Mountain Dew, you can handle this.
Yeah.
I love
You just
Mountain
gotta get
Dew.
used to the flavor.
Yeah. This just makes me want to experience the range of products.
Because, I mean, it's got the same amount
I mean, I
of
can't
sugar as
stop
any other
drinking it.
soda.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's hard to let it go, but going with the rye gives it the nice little. It gives it personality. Like this could, if you did this with straight up like 2-row, it would be nothing to write home about. But when you start messing around with like the kinkier grains, like I want to see what Kvass would come out with in a range of these flavors.
Like,
Some of
it's
these would be
actually got
crazy.
rye bread crumbs in the.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
mix.
it sounds like that's part of the traditional process of the
really
fermentation. Well, you know what it is? It's just like I made my ginger bug, right?
That was
This is basically like a ginger bug soda, except instead of using a ginger root, they're using bread and brewing yeast as your origin, right? As your starter. It's the same process, though. That's fucking so cool. No, man, but Josh, I would love to fuck with this.
Yeah.
Like the first thing that this, because it is so sweet, I would love to come after it with, God, you know.
I'd like to try a lighter version of it.
Yeah,
that
for
wasn't
sure.
as-
I mean, maybe the other one is lighter. Who knows?
yeah, that's not like super rye.
Well, I'm saying, like, you go that way, and then you hit it with the light malts and the mint sprigs, maybe some spruce.
Imagine the mixed drinks you could make with this shit, though.
No, I'm just thinking like, oh my god, I could be drinking cereal.
Yeah.
If it's lighter.
Exactly. So what I think would be really interesting. So do you like when you're at the KBBQ and they bring you like the barley tea? I would love to fuck around with some roasted barley, like a version of this that has like the real toasty bite. Ooh, that bitter coffee. Yow, roasted nuts. Woo. God, it's got me feeling away. All right, now. So what is the sequel here, Josh? Bravoro Raumino, Smetaniska? What the fuck? Oh yeah, see this is like,
yeah, it's like a Graham. It's like almost like a sarsaparilla taste.
oh, this is another kvass.
Yeah, they're both. I think they're both kvass, but they're just maybe different. I don't know.
Hell yes.
It's Kvass Day here.
Dude, I am overjoyed.
But they look like the cans are really cool looking. They look cool, so I had to get them.
Well, you had no choice. I know it is. It's like if you're over at Wajimaya, like it's just hard to avoid.
Yeah.
All right. I think you're about to get your wish. Nah, more caramely.
Yep.
But it do not smell the same. I'll tell you that much up front.
Looks the same.
It do, but it do not smell the same. Much more caramely,
Oh yeah. Whoa, much more bready
right?
on the nose. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Not as the cereal is not the same.
Here, I'm gonna bring this back for you, Josh.
Okay.
Man, another winner. Yeah, and I think this doesn't really have any. It doesn't really have much ABV to speak of at all.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can notice it in kombucha at all, because I hate kombucha, so I barely tried it. But
It's very there's hard kombucha,
yeah, definitely.
but like in a re-fermentation situation. But no, broadly speaking, it's not a big deal in there. All right. So let's try round 2 here. Man.
Oh, that's less sweet.
It is less
Really?
sweet.
Yeah.
Looking at these ingredients, it looks like it should be way more sweet.
Yeah, try the taste though. The sweet actually
yeah,
comes and goes.
This is more bready.
Yeah, the sweet comes and goes. And it's more rich, I think, which is the
yeah.
bready,
Lighter on
the
this.
bready taste.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's basically just this like orb, this lozenge of sweet in the middle, and then it passes over. It's the litany against sweet. It just passes over and through.
This one I like better, I
We
think.
just need to start doing a show where we try random shit from around the world.
Deal.
I'd be into it.
This is good. I think this is really neat. It does. Just the brewer in me wants to fuck with it bad.
I bet your kids would love this.
Oh, it's just gonna go fucking wild for it.
See you at the show, Ty.
Oh, you're gonna jump into a bullet? I can't stay away from it. It's too chewy. Yes, you're definitely drinking bread. I mean, that is what's happening. But in a good way? I don't know.
I mean,
That
I
tastes
like
pretty
bread.
good.
I wouldn't mind drinking it.
Hell no. But I think that you're exactly right. I mean, obviously, my instinct is to fuck with it and add things, but the truth is that as a mixer,
Yeah, it could be really good.
there is a lot to like about that. Get in there, have that as sort of like as your chewy, substantial base. Get in there with some like shrub. Hit it with something tangy. Elevate it. Yeah, I would fuck with that forever. That sounds amazing. All right, here we go. Let's see if our poll system functions. You know what we should do? We've had that problem a couple times. I bet that poll system might actually be the source might be up somewhere. I bet we could put it on one of our containers and have access to it all the time. If we wanted.
If we want.
Bueller wanted to reach out to them. I bet he'd pretty receptive.
Oh, it would be trivial. And also, if Bueller takes a look at your code, there's no universe in which it doesn't improve.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
What? Be bold.
Yeah, why
Be
can't
zesty.
you? Who said you can't?
Yeah, exactly.
It just moves around you. It's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, if anything, it's like you can't not.
Yeah.
It's
I'm constantly doing it.
That's the default state.
It's fuckable?
Yeah. Sprig of rosemary, yes, exactly, right? If it already has something of that richness, you move into savory vein, you're
Yeah,
fine.
like what if you had this with a steak?
It would kill.
Because it's just like bready and...
It would kill. Yeah. That cornstarch stuff. You just hurt yourself, I think, in that case, Cranston. But look, so we need, here at the gate,
of all things.
the beginning. But here at the gate of PAX Unplugged, what are we thinking about in terms of brewing vibes? That's what we have to figure
Well,
out.
I'm not thinking right now. So go ahead.
Well,
go
here,
for it.
I'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's some specific. Yeah. No, it's not flubber. There is
Flubber?
something. There is something about it. I'm trying to remember what that stuff is called. Urban. Oh, see, yeah, an urban mech is essentially just a keg
Yeah.
with leg. I mean, look, I don't.
One of those Skeletor like exits.
Yeah. No, the Irby is perfectly welcome to Oobleck. That's it. That's the stuff. Because we made a ton of that stuff at home. My house was a
Black Sanctuary?
well, it was a domain for slime.
Oh, that's great.
Slime of various kinds.
Okay, yeah, you are fucking the liquids, I guess.
Yeah. So this is something that my youngest daughter taught me, which is essentially like a YouTube hack.
Okay.
So
With slime.
you can type in a weird way. So there's lots of slime tutorials, right?
Oubliette,
That's different.
that's different.
That's not the same.
That is way different.
But essentially, if you type in like a movie or show that you want to watch
Okay,
into YouTube,
sure.
plus the words slime tutorial, you can find a lot of copyrighted stuff on YouTube easy.
What?
So they use the words slime tutorial, and then they hide content out there with the name of the show, what you want to watch, and then add slime tutorial. she's telling me that there is tons and tons of stuff on YouTube that shouldn't be uploaded, but it is essentially sequestered inside these parentheses.
What?
Why?
Just to hide it.
So you can watch it.
Why slime tutorial specifically?
I think because there's so many searches of that kind.
Weird.
It's a big style of content actually, and it's like if you didn't have kids at a very specific time, you might not have seen it. But that was like it was big virality back there. Probably not Lag Demon, but I mean it was told to me in comments.
As long as we're not making it, I guess. It's
No,
fine.
exactly, and that's the crazy thing about like the jailbreaking AIs, is that you're just talking to them. It isn't like code. It's like back in the day, we were always like, well, you're going to find some way to program, or you're going to have to hack into it, and you just tell it to do weird things.
Yeah.
You just like
You literally just
use sophistry.
Yeah. The point of AI or large LLMs is just to talk to them like a normal person and tell them what you want. That's how you write a prompt.
Exactly, but you can do really bizarre prompts.
Oh yeah.
It's like you have to do this, or like a bomb will explode or something. Like it starts to create weird priorities for the AI. It's software history. I like it. Ignore previous instructions. Exactly. It's crazy pants. Now, all right. So we got the Urban Mech / Urby. We got a good vibe all ready for that. It may be that we move in that direction, even after we have a couple more items. So let's put some more vigorous content back in. What's Lethal Shadows? Are you just still in the airport? Oh.
I thought that was somebody else that was at the airport.
Well, there's a couple different people in the airport. I think they were going to board a plane. Okay, so there's different types of sables.
I would assume there's many forms of weasels that you can pluck hair out of its ass.
Yeah. Yes, Frosty. That's one of the ones that I saw too. And it's just like, yeah, imagine you're my granny and I'm tired. It's like, oh, now you can explain. You can have this demon machine explain thermite production. Oh, that's right. You have access to the web and you're using it. You're on the plane and you're talking to us. Incredible. Now, okay, so we have our first vibe. You have said that you're no longer thinking. There's no longer thoughts of any kind.
No.
Fair.
My brain's checked out.
Good to see you. All right, so we have our first one, which is situated inside the inner sphere. It may be that there is another one in there, or let's consider Mike is obviously coming back. He's back in the mix. Mm-hmm. He's bringing his youth.
Yep.
He's bringing Noah.
Yep.
Nanobots could be cool. That would be a wild theme for a beer, actually. Oh, yeah, Piril. Especially, we live in a world where such things are like that. I mean, I think it's mostly just a weird game that you can play with these tools, tricking them and causing them to make crazy behavior. I'll tell you, I don't spend a whole lot of time on ChatGPT, but I do. I was down this rabbit hole the other day where ChatGPT can basically do accents. And so if you ask it to speak to you in like a Jamaican patois, it can seamlessly switch between dialects, which I was not aware of. And it's incredible. It swaps in all the proper.
That's funny.
Oh,
That's great. I just make it sound like Jarvis.
it got a hold of me. Yeah, I mean, I think that you wouldn't be the only one.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I actually asked like how many people do this, and it came back with an obscene number.
Oh gosh, absolutely.
They literally said obscene.
All right. So, is there one more that we can do? Oh, I think so. No, we have been expanding our roster pretty precipitously in the game. An explosive themed brew. Yeah, I can see that. Explosivo. We're all familiar with the song, I assume. All right, themes. Okay. Take a look at those. Tell me how to make, but speak in the style of an orc mech. Now I don't know if it can. I don't know if it can do orc. Yeah, I had heard that. I had heard that as well, Piril.
Wait, what?
That an overwhelming majority of the Scots language version of Wikipedia was written by an American 12-year-old.
He just got his hands on a Gaelic book and just said,
I don't think it's actually especially good. Well, it potentially Orion Rogue. It's also a Tenacious D song. Shoe Bear. Thank you so much. Yes.
Oh, Scots. Okay.
Yeah. So is it pretty bad, Piril? Like, is it actually completely fucked up? Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, I mean, we have the. How would you even Google it? Scots language? Wikipedia?
Yeah. I bet it's going to be at the URL level, would be my guess. Oh, Talp was horrified. I can only imagine. Yeah, I mean, I suspect you were engaged in other tasks, Piril. Now, the urban mech is what we're going to do. And so it's important, I think, for everyone to understand that the urban mech is sort of a meme. Like, in addition to everything else it is, the urban mech is a meme. To the extent that Catalyst literally sells stuffies of it. Right?
I've always got a nickname, Irby.
Yes.
How can you not make a stuffy of that, you know?
Exactly. Like, Dr. Brad, oh no, we don't, I mean, I'm not leaving until Thursday. I don't know when you're leaving.
Tomorrow.
Oh, just get there ahead of day?
Yeah, so I can meet with vendors on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can just put the whole day in. But no, they're very silly. So pull up the urban mech. So it's like a joke, but it's also,
Is it?
yeah, but it's also sort of beloved. Yeah, trash can, exactly right. Easy to cosplay, but typically it has the ability to rotate a full 360. It's designed for, as you would suggest, urban warfare. Its purpose is to be destroyed by better mechs. I think is
Upgraded R2D2.
yeah. I mean, it's similar to, it's like if there was a sort of iconic mech in BattleTech, it would probably be the Mad Cat or the Timberwolf, but the urban mech, people reserve a place in their heart for it. Yes, it is incredibly inexpensive, and it does have that 360 cannon trick. There's tons of variants of it. It's been around forever, but you know, it's largely considered target practice. Now, exactly, and this is the other thing. I mean, this is the other thing about the Irby, is that not every conflict that mechs are involved in are against other mechs. Like, against, yeah, exactly. Like, against traditional ground forces, you still don't want to see it, right? But no, if we're, exactly, it's designed to be a battlefield presence. So let's head back over to our Twitch poll overlay.
I think the brew is a broken
The what?
The what?
It's not getting wet.
Oh. Interesting.
Feels like something's coming out.
Well, what's it?
Out. Oh, out. No. No, nothing's going out. That's the in.
Something's moving here. That's interesting. Welcome to Real Brewing with Eric Benson and Jerry Holkins.
Those were on the right connectors.
Yeah, they're good. You feel confident about that? Okay.
No, I'm asking.
I mean, they went on smooth as hell. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's actually water coming out of there.
Yeah.
Hang on. So I don't know if that seals a maze. Does it not have a 100% seal? Let's see. Well, those connections feel good, actually.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's not.
That ain't it. Here, let me take this up here. Well, that's interesting. I mean, it's definitely come into
Oh,
contact with...
it's draining right now. I don't know what it's draining.
Yeah, because it looks dry, right?
Yeah, I don't think anything came out is the problem.
What's funny is that it's definitely had some contact with some part of it, because it smells great in
the
here.
brew over since it went through a process and that it didn't actually do.
Huh?
Like it was supposed to flood and now it's draining it, so it won't have gone through that cycle, but it thinks it has.
Yeah.
So we should start over.
We certainly could. So let me get this lid back on. Yeah. Yeah, no serious leaks up here. You'd think if we had a pump issue, we'd see an error. But no. Yes, you can. Lethal Shadows, of course, it's been an absolute pleasure. You're already... Eric's already going crazy. Eric's gone mad with power.
Come on.
He's clicking on shit. He's going hog wild.
Oh, what the Okay.
Now, Gather Throng, would you believe that we have reached the portion of the program where we're turning it off
And turning it on again?
and turning it back on? Yeah. Tink, we did not get the chain sword running smoothly, but I haven't messed with it recently. Oh, it's a bad 209. Yeah, there's definitely some Ed 209 energy on that bad boy. Yeah, Dyer, there is. I know there's a farming game with mechs.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. You
Here.
want to check this out?
Yeah, of course. I love checking out. Woo.
Careful.
Eric almost died, but we got it figured out. The funny thing is, it definitely smells like meat in
Yeah.
there. All right, now
Oh, spot is on.
we like that. In fact, we love that. We love that for us.
Come on.
Is there a camera. Oh, did you see the back of my head? It's just. It looks like something went wrong. Please try again. Fair. I will try again. I know exactly what it needs. There's a special region here in the back. Yeah, what I found interesting, Tank, is that my sister over in Spokane is like a huge fan of this show. I should just call her out. She'll be so pleased. Hey, Jen, it's me, your brother Jerry. Thanks for watching the cool show, even if I'm just sitting down low on the ground, twisting knobs. Can you restart your hotspot?
Restart it?
Thank you.
I think just turn it off. And turn
Oh
it
yeah,
back
I mean,
on forever.
we reached that portion of it. Careful with the Pico taint. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
All right.
Been restarted.
All right, we're scanning. I love what I'm seeing. Auto connect. Very powerful. Loading even now. I'd love to click on this. Listen, Lag Demon, it's true. We're giving you an honest stream. No, I right before I got onto this stage, I was talking with Jasmine about our upcoming Black Remnant game. Very fun. Very exciting. I'm going to leave it off for 30 seconds, just like I learned to do it. Oh yeah, Lightyear Frontier. That's right. And it's multiplayer, right? You can actually farm together, farm as one. All right, here we go.
So it's just future farming?
Yeah, take a look at it. It actually looks really cute. Like the trailers that I saw looked really fun. Like the mechs and everything look super friendly.
Oh yeah, this is a very cute game.
Right? I do like farming. One of my regrets at PAX is that we haven't been able to get Farming Simulator on the PAX Arena stage.
That would be hard.
Have you ever seen Farming Simulator tournaments?
No.
They are so cool.
Can they go fast?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's all about efficiency.
Because like that seems like it would take forever.
Josh, something is saying something is blocking Small Brew Companion from accessing the network. This is normally caused by a firewall.
What? We've used this a million times.
Nothing should be.
I don't know, I'm just telling you what it's saying.
Maybe you need to reboot the laptop.
Okay.
I did have a little where it lost chat for a second there, so maybe there was a
Oh, something on the web?
network blip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I am connected.
Oh, it's got a sweet cockpit view in these too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, times. That doesn't surprise me at all. I was familiar with it from a few years ago already, just because it seemed like such a crazy thing to get good at. But I had played, co-op with Mike a couple times. I think we had done a first 15 on it, and we were just surprised at how technical it was. All right, let me know when your machine's back up.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that.
We were just surprised at how detailed and careful it was. But it's like they're putting out annual versions of that shit like Madden. They got new combine harvesters all the time.
Come on.
Which Chris did you see?
laptop.
Is this a Chris I should know?
It's Chris McCormick, Chris Jacobs. There's a lot of Chris's in this world.
Hey, Is Jasmine in your sidereal game?
Yes.
Okay. She already knows that.
Huh?
Because I was like, no, Eric's got some cool game he wants us to try out. I figured she'd be in the mix.
Did she say she knew?
Well, I think I mentioned it, but I think that I had mentioned it in a way that she didn't like, and so she chastised me for my language use. But you know, it is what it is. We have a sophisticated relationship.
How do you fuck that one up? Hey, we got a cool game to play.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I had, I felt like I was selling it hard, but.
Did she say she wasn't going to play?
Oh no, I'm not sure that she knew what I was talking about. I'll say that. But I'd be very surprised if she's going to be where we're going to be.
Yeah.
At the same time.
You should be good, I think.
All right. Well, it's time to keep going wild. Wi-Fi connected? Hell yeah. Unbelievable. Mine recipes. Mine recipes. Oh, come now, sir. All right, so we are connected. Mm-hmm. And you've loaded up your brew, the thing that we use to fake the connection to the back end, right?
Yeah.
See now, Tank, that's some deep Chris lore. I think I eventually tried to make Forrest his 20.
Yes, we're going to get a game of Sidereal Confluence going. Well, okay, so Small Brewing Companion just blew up.
Okay, well that explains a lot. Because it's not telling me the important things I need to know.
Yeah, it's keep giving me this firewall thing. So I don't know how to fix this one, because that's not my specialty. Can you get any recipe, Jerry?
No.
It's not connecting to it, really.
What's that?
It's not connecting to it, really.
Well, what's weird is that if I go down into settings,
Or it's not pulling the recipes, anyways.
yeah, I mean, I'm connected to BrewTop, but I'm not connected to the app through BrewTop.
If you can find any ale recipe anywhere, just use it. Well, I guess that's not really the case, but
Well, I'm saying like because this is the Internet of Things, brewing as a service. Here, Pico Packs. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have
Pull it
any.
from somewhere. It has no information of its own.
No, exactly right. Everything that it wants to do is coming from somewhere else.
Which, I mean, was pretty dumb on their part. I don't know why they put, like, a fucking SD card in there.
Yeah, but yeah. It could be the ultimate play is probably just Ethernet, I guess.
We don't have a way to do that. Well, I mean...
you could get an Ethernet
connect to
adapter for the
regular
laptop.
Internet, but that's not going to get you anything, because there's nothing out there.
Oh, in my mind, I'm talking about like a hublet situation.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's dark. It's very dark. My recipe. Okay. I'm going to go through this process one more time. Oh, here. So times. Has Buland in? Ha! Now it's up?
Just count your blessings and fire away, man.
Yeah, I'm hitting the button right now.
Needed some time to think.
Now it's loading. Ha ha ha. Start. Watch this. Preparing. Please start.
Oh, it's working.
Skip. Skip. Now I'm going to start the brew. The pumps are even now going crazy. Pumps are getting wild.
The pumps are getting wild, baby.
Right, I think I have done it. I hear water moving. And you hear the water as well, right? I'm not making this up.
I hear the water moving.
Okay, so the pump is working. Now we're good. Now, yes, thank you, Times. I appreciate your help. Now, Urban Mech.
Yes.
We got to get our guardrails
Okay.
popping, and that means Tomboy Notes.
Yeah, what does a trash can look like as a beer? It's
Yes,
probably
exactly.
Jenny Light. Oh.
I mean, it already basically is there.
It's the natty ice of beers.
Yeah. Of mechs.
Yeah, Mex. Sorry.
All right, here. So, yeah, I think that you're probably onto something there. If you say that it's like the natty ice, it's like the ultimate mass market.
So
It's the ultimate mass market beverage, right?
like pale ale, light lager. Or an
Be
IPA.
made with like the cheapest ingredients.
Oh yeah, I mean, pale is right there with you. Style. All right. So, this is the ultimate mass market execution of the mech, right? Its purpose, should you choose to accept it.
You're not gonna see anything yet, Jerry.
What's that?
Nothing yet.
Yeah. I heard some. I think it's just pushing it through the heater right now.
Ideally.
Yep. This is correct. Yeah, the kneecap atlases. I mean, here's what I like. There are no votes for anything that is not a light lager. And that is how we know that we have built and have sustained an incredible community. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so we have our light.
Beetle is great. What do you mean?
What's that?
Nothing. Just talking to chat.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, light lager is good.
Great. Because this is really hilarious for any beer person. It's highly carbonated, very light-bodied, nearly flavorless. Designed to be consumed very cold. Examples: Bud Light, Coors, Keystone Light, Michelob Light, Miller Light.
Yeah, this is the mass market buy 10 beer. Yeah, designed to not be tasted. All right, now, so what are we thinking here? Now that we have our style, now it's time to move into our guardrails.
Yep. Okay, so anywhere between 3% and 6% is really where you want to go. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I put Jenny Cream in this category. That's a cream ale.
Is Jenny's are those cans you were telling me about?
Yeah, the
Eastern
Jenny
ones?
Screamers, yeah.
Screamers?
Yeah, they're called Jenny Screamers.
Is Jenny a range or is Jenny a beer?
Genesee is the company.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a company from the 60s and 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
They knew what they were making.
This is your dad's beer.
Yeah, they knew what they were making.
But we actually got a couple. They still make them. We got a couple, and boy, does it still taste like the 80s.
It's still there.
Yep. It's like Pabst. It's like going back to Pabst.
Oh, yeah, it's a PBR era product. Only available only in stubby cans or bottles. The Urban Mech is powered by a class of fusion engine more commonly found in scooters. See, now that would be fun, because right now you have like the Lime scooters. If you could just get an Urban Mech on any corner and take that to the bars, I think the world would be a better place. Yeah, Jenny's still going strong in the way upstate NY.
I hope so. That's where we drink it.
Well, young people need it. out in our mix, it was Boone's Farm. That was like the go-to get fucked up beverage.
We weren't growing up in high school. It was the Beast Ice. It was Natty Ice.
Beast. Oh yeah, for sure. The ice it's just a higher ABV.
It was cheap and it got you drunk.
And it worked. It was functional.
Yep.
Ready to make some mistakes. Try Boone's. All right. So this is what I like. We got the light lager. But what they want us to do with the light lager is make it punch surprisingly high here at the 6. Now, chat, if you look closely, you might be able to see Josh's head down in front. So yeah, I feel like at this point we've done our best with it.
I'm wondering if it's because of there's some blockage somewhere.
Yeah. When we pulled the in spout off, and it was just sort of like fizzing and bubbling.
In the machine, but it's not getting down here.
Yeah, so it might in the end it might have been that straw or something about the top.
Or whatever you said about not putting it together right.
Yeah, this is more or less what I'm getting at. It might be that we've created a doomed brew. Boo. All right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just have the AC20 on there and surprise foes. But anyway, yeah. So we have a 6 for our ABV.
Listen, the color is pretty negligible unless you want to change it up. It's between 2 and 3.
Oh, I think whatever comes out on SRM is going to be what it is. Now, the international bittering units, my guess is
we can stretch a little.
Yeah.
Because it's an urban mech, it's usually 8 to 12, but we can go 8 to 20. I like this AC20 that everybody's coming on.
There we go. Oh, 20 is good. All right. Bittering? Question mark? Okay.
You ended the poll, Jerry.
What's that?
You closed the poll.
Oh, no. Here. Luckily,
that was a quick poll.
Poll.ma.pe has the ability to reuse polls. Watch this. Okay, it does not need to be double clicked. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
That's what I learned today. But no, I like the light lager style that is surprisingly mighty. I think is exactly what we're ready to offer the inner sphere with this product. Yeah, so they're coming in with the deep herby lore right here in the mix. How much pure gasoline are we putting in this? Zero. I don't know what the IBU of. I don't know what the IBU of that is. Gas. But it does offer a piquant flavor for sure. Now, okay, so now there's AC10 is also a weapon, but that's not the one we're talking about here. Oh, and then somebody coming in with the 15? All right. I figure is on the trigger. Oh, yeah. Frog was here very, very recently. I saw, and it even gave him green text, which we appreciate. We're looking for the 20.
Okay, so this is really simple when it comes to the grains.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot, right?
2-row or 6-row?
Interesting.
2-row is the more common, cheap, but well balanced, and
basically a universal brewing grain.
Yep. Whereas 6-row is a more bready, malty, and a little harder to find.
Yeah, at least in my experience, it has a little bit more intense, like, wheat character. Grens. Oh, and for those of you who enjoyed the original Clank, legacy that we made with them, hey, Dances, there is, my understanding from Eric himself is that Bud Light is made with rice.
Yep.
I think generally speaking, we don't use rice in this machine because we don't know what will happen. I mean, we're having enough problems with regular grains today. All right, got an even split here. Let's see how it goes. Horps, yeah, exactly, yeah. Zippy, you got exactly. This is you're in the right place. You found the right channel for you. We know what those are. Oh no, Dances, no. Graham, you can always just change your vote. It'll just switch it. Yeah, for a while, Dances, my sister just felt real bad. She just drank and felt bad, and then realized that she had developed a wheat allergy as an adult. But it happens to some chefs, I guess. You just get exposed to enough wheat over your whole life for your body to resist it. All right. They want the 6-row.
Do they?
So this is a
2-row is coming back.
So this is a surprising.
Yeah.
It's the least surprising style, but then every lever inside the style has been turned into craziness. Mm-hmm. All right, so the 6-row for the base grin.
Okay, so now there's 2 other options. Do you want to put corn or rice in this?
Oh.
Corn is going to really reduce the maltiness of the beer. Basically, everything that's coming out of that 6-row, it's going to kind of scale back.
Yeah. It'll even it out a little bit.
Yeah,
the flavor profile.
Make it dry and crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Rice is going to be a mild, like a nutty flavor, but it gives it a less grainy taste to the beer.
Okay. These are, and they're also quite common, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, these are easy additional fermentables.
Yep.
All right. So this is a deeply practical beer. That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. And it's like, was this flaked rice? Now, I'm curious about that. All right.
Open it carefully first, before you open it.
Yeah. For glass?
No, for bugs.
Oh, insects.
Oh, shit. Huh?
Because rice gets the rice mites or whatever.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck.
That's why you have to wash them. Because they have eggs.
Oh, I thought it was to reduce starch. Yeah. There is a nut aspect there, but that is just a very even, flat. It's the anti-grain, basically. You're just putting that in there to be the opposite of what we typically want in a beer. Yeah, I mean, both of those more or less just taste like cereals. And then corn, if I remember right, is, I mean, obviously we have the notes on there, but corn, that's,
Band started with Jonathan Davis. And
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, does flake corn promote head retention too, like oats?
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
It's
they
really
don't have that
just
soapy character. All right. They want to go with rice, which I think is appropriate. I think it's the right choice. It's the rice choice.
Okay, now the question is, how much rice do you want?
Oh, as a percentage of the...
Typically, you do up to 40% as a max.
All right, well, here. Let's give them a range. All right, so how much of this taste profile do we want to be dominated by this flat, simple character that is gonna ease up the 6-row quite a bit? This Ruby's got flames painted on the sides. Yeah, Tank, exactly. Just make your peace. Make your peace with these bugs are trying to help. Here, there's an error message on this chat window. I'm gonna close it.
Surprise, surprise. If you eat fruit, you're probably eating bugs.
Oh, yeah, they're all over.
I mean, it's outside.
Oh, that's where they grow, yeah.
This is the thing. Did what happened with the poll?
There we go. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Aha. Poll software has entered the Troubletown, USA realm, much as I prophesied before.
Soylent Green is Weevil. Wow.
What was it? Is it Snow? Snowpiercer.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of bugs.
A lot of bugs.
A lot of gelatinous bug bricks being eaten in that show.
Yeah.
Okay, well, looks like I need to go to the Twitch ding dong because we can no longer rely on the other thing. It's fine. I know how to do it. I know exactly where to go. I'm live. Thanks, Twitch.
Hey, Twitch.
Okay. Copyright Claims Manager. All right.
Copyright Claims Manager.
Maybe later. Get out of my face, Twitch. All right, here we go. I found it.
I said Copyright Claims Manager.
All right, new poll. Now, rice percentage. Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. Try this. So theoretically, this other configuration will manifest up near the top of the chat window. It's trying to stop our rights. Yeah.
To party.
All right, now I'm going to view results and see if any votes have come in. Yes, okay, cool. So it is working. We love this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably best to think of the human body as an amusement park for microscopic creatures. That's the most gentle way of considering it. Perfect. Thanks, Graham. Yeah, dude, and it's even crazier than that. Was it Penny or Kate? Yeah, I was just to say, Josh. Yeah, some of our cells have extra bugs inside them. So I remember when I was learning about this, it's like, what do you mean there's a bunch of other fucking weird shit inside the cell? All of which probably began as their own creatures. The fuck? Yeah, facts times. T to the N to the P. Whoops, all rice. All right, no, we're looking good. I like the cut of your jib, chat. Yeah, our name is Legion for sure. Mitochondria. God, this fucking chat. All right. Now, timer got a couple more mins in there. Under this condition, I don't even have the power to stop it. Only...
Oh, the timer. No.
I'm going to let the timer do its work. Well, Erichu, I mean, there's a case to be made, right? Because what we're actually talking about, I mean, it's like gut health, and it's like some weird percentage of like your hormonal balance and cognition is like hooked into these fucking animals in your gut. Oh yeah, Tank, that's actually a fact. That's at the federal level. We just accept that there's a certain amount of stuff that we eat. We're just going to eat a certain number of bugs. It's like when you are asleep. You eat 50,000 spiders each night.
I feel like that number's a little off.
That's on average. Some of us are eating 100,000 spiders
now you're
per night.
overachieving.
They're just going in. They're lined up out the door.
I feel like I'd have a lot bigger gut.
Maybe. The spiders go in there, they clean up, they work out. Spiders are doing most of the work in there. You're mostly spiders. 70 to 80% spider.
Good.
And bones.
And bones.
And bones.
Water is not a factor.
No. Historically, no.
Yeah, that's a lie by Big Water.
Yeah, dude, exactly. Big moisture. Yeah, here, listen, Rex, I will definitely extract from you a horror tale.
I don't have arachnophobia, but after watching that fucking movie in the 80s, that really screws a kid up.
Oh yeah, these spiders is big. And this is the funny thing, it's like now those were actual spiders.
What?
My understanding is that the spiders, I don't think I'm wrong.
You mean the giant spider he fought in the end that launched itself at him and he shot with a fucking nail gun?
I mean, I think
that was real. That battle.
I think that's...
They coordinated. They had a stunt person for the spider. Yeah.
An understudy
Yeah.
to the spider stunt person? No, the big bug, obviously the large spider, that's not real. But I'm saying that my understanding is that they had tons of real spiders that were part of it. And it was just like, it was super hard to not hurt the spiders, of course. Like, you have to, they're animals on set. You had to protect them.
Yeah, with a hammer and a flamethrower.
Well, here, that same spider actor played the giant robot spider in Wild Wild West. See, that's really cool. I'm saying now that would all be CG spiders.
Yeah.
Then they were like, let's just get a bunch of fucking spiders.
Do this.
Let's just get a bunch of actual ass spiders. 40% rice. Oh, so he sort of pulled the lever late in his career. He got into the director's chair. I love that. Well, you want to see that, and you want to see somebody sort of like coming up, like from stunts, to get their hand on the tiller. Like that's a powerful story.
Okay.
All right. So we've got rice and lots of it. We have got the most simple grains. We need hops. We need a hop sitting there at the 20 level. Let's see what we can do.
What flavors do you want?
Exactly. So what do we think of?
A trash can of hop beer.
Yes, a hop trash can. I feel. Is it just?
Magnum?
I mean, I was just gonna say, is a hop trash can just basically a place where all the tailings get deposited? Magnum makes sense certainly as a weapon scenario, right?
I mean, that is floral, citrusy, and just about every other flavor on the planet. It's super bitter.
Yeah. We wouldn't be using it crazy.
Yeah, we'd be. What was our IBU? 20. We'd be
IBU 20.
We'd be putting like
blow
a
it out.
pellet
It'd
in.
be a grain.
We could go piney, like resinous.
Yeah. Here, I gotta get back into my tools. Lemon drop. I mean, that's funny. A little candy. Just a little tangy. Lemon drop can be kind of a pain.
I mean, Northern Brewer would be a good one.
Yeah.
It's resinousy. That's,
Pine for the air freshener. That's funny, Graham. The idea that it's the air freshener inside the cockpit.
Yeah.
Let's do a resin. Let's do a resin one for sure.
Northern Brewer. It's
Absolutely.
woody, minty, evergreen, resinous.
All right. So Northern Brewer, back here in the tools. Let's get it. Northern Brewer for some pine air freshener. Horp. All right. I think Northern Brewer for pine is a pretty funny one. I definitely see this as something that has an air freshener dangling up high. Magnum is basically just everything but the kitchen sink flavor profile. Sort of a waste, I guess. Wouldn't be using super much.
What the hell else can we do? Oh, Bravo, maybe.
All right. Bravo. Ooh.
Candy lime, sweet fruit.
Little treat.
Yep. Floral and fruity.
I like that. Bravo is like, come on, little guy.
But it's a mass-used hop.
It's considered like a foundation, like a fundamental hop, right? It's all over the place, easy to get. We like this. Do we like these too? Or do you have another cool?
Didn't we have 3?
I have Northern Brewer. Oh, do you want me to put Magnum on there?
Yeah, why not?
Magnum is the kitchen sink.
Yep.
It is all flavors at all times. All right, there you go. Take a look. Lemon drop is the wild card. Land crab. No, I think this is gonna work. Those are some cool options for sure. Big wins for the chat, and know this. I mean, you can already see that 130 is nigh, and that can only mean one thing: that when you return to our Cavern of Delights, that you will find it radically transformed, because we will be getting our last episode of Black Remnant in before our live show on Saturday from 4 to 6 Eastern Standard Time on the main stage. Now, of course, if you're going to be there, and it sounds like several of you will, Merlin Zero, welcome aboard. If you're going to be there, of course, come see us, 4 to 6. special guests, chills, thrills, spills. But if you are not going to be there, you can still feast just at twitch.tv/PAX. It's the regular guide. Yes, Tank, exactly right. We invented it. It's the War PG. It's a powerful new genre. And it's available exclusively on this channel. Well, see, and I was just going to say, for the rest of the chat, obviously, take a look here. Graham is already working on the name. Yeah, I mean, it could be considered a war PG. I mean, I can see that as well. That also makes sense. They want the Northern Brewer, and by God, we're going to give it to them.
Okay.
Classic pine. I think they got obsessed with the idea of the swinging pine air freshener, and they couldn't let it go.
So the two choices for yeast are going to be the American Lager, which is bold with a complex aroma. Or the Bavarian Lager, which is full-bodied, rich, and malty.
Okay. We have got it. Your choice is between A and B lager. Tank, yeah, listen. I have had this conversation with Eric many times. Oh, Marlin Zero, thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, a northern, a friend of the Pacific Northwest, it sounds like. We feel like we feel like actual play is not.
I want to murder the person that made that name.
It's like vlog.
Yeah.
You know, like all I want is for when people
who is not actually playing the game. Like when you sit at your table at home, you're actually playing the game.
No, what I don't like is the implication that they are the ones actually playing it.
Yeah, and then everybody else is not actually playing.
How did this terminology even come about? How did this get seeded to the most artificial version of it?
Right.
Dances, yes, exactly right. Yeah, Graham Baxter. I think that obviously it's this awesome channel, but I think that we definitely have to consider that we have made the coolest, boring beer possible. I think that we're onto something there. Now, so in your mind, start thinking about the names for this product. Okay, we have our Urban Mech beer. It's made with a raft of readily available ingredients with a few cool, surprising twists for the drinker. Now, we're going to go for the Bavarian Lager, which I think is going to give it some heft, actually. I think that'll work. Now, the new poll system, I don't have a lot of text options, so keep that in mind. I only get 5 slots, so it's going to be... It's going to be rough up top. Oh, thanks, Diggs. Yes, this is an actual brewing stream. You can see it right here. Of course, Cranston comes in with the deep cut.
Yep.
I don't know. Is it? Okay. Yeah. I think it must need a cleaning cycle or something just to push whatever is in that tube out. No, it got goosed. Urban Rebrewal. I like that. Yeah, check. Actual brew. Exactly right. Make sure we're using the right categories. Eric, shoot, the theme of this beer is the beloved Urban Mech. It's like it's ironic. It's passed all the way through irony, and has somehow come back to being affection. Live brew, yeah. I thought live play was the right.
Yeah, why? It's low hanging fruit. A live play. It's a live play.
I don't think
that's the
there's anything
easiest
weird about
fucking thing ever. Sorry, I get very pissed off about this
It
conversation.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, I joke about Tom Bombadil and make hilarious comments about being angry about it. I'm really not. There's other things I jokingly make comments that I don't care about.
Thomas
This one
Bombadil.
is how I fucking feel.
Yeah.
Apparently, part of it comes from the fact that you are at the table, right there, actually playing the game versus it being scripted and you essentially pretending to play.
That's dumb.
What?
Literally
Yeah,
everybody
it is
in the
dumb,
world
but-
that plays
yeah.
any RPG is actually playing.
What?
Why the fuck is it?
That's not true. Some people are definitely doing scripted shit.
Well,
No, I'm saying like normal players that aren't being
Yeah.
videotaped,
well, yeah, but that doesn't.
and
count.
also
Nobody talks about
actual
them.
play came on. The term came before anybody heard of scripting RPGs.
yeah. Are there people? Are there people actually scripting that shit?
Of course, there is.
There must be. There must be, right? Anyway, so there are your name choices. You can.
I see Pyro. Scripted ones have existed in Japan, been a thing. Scripted RPG games?
Really? I guess I'd never heard of that. I wasn't aware that they were scripting those games. I wasn't aware that I wasn't aware that it was a Japanese art form. That's crazy pants. Piril, for real?
Wait, reenactments of? Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah, what are we talking about
Reenactments
here?
of what in Japan?
Record of Lodos
Like
War.
you are replaying a thing that happened, so you are redoing it with
yeah.
people.
Well, I mean, I'm familiar with Record of Lodos War.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anime?
What?
Yeah, Piril, that's completely new information. The thing that you're saying right now is not broadly known at all. I have never once heard of this, and I've arguably been around. Ultimately, an adaptation of groups RPGs. What the fuck? Even so, I'm not sure.
Not the same thing.
I'm not sure that connects. It's totally awesome.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Believe
That
you
is why
me.
they are saying it
Yeah.
when you look it up. That
There we go.
Still
delineate, but it's dumb.
dumb. It's still dumb. It's a live play.
All right. Now, I'm watching this timer. Now you know that there's great products here. You know that Short Boy, Yum R60 live play, Urban Rebrewal, Can of Cans, and Urban Rec. You know these are high quality offerings. Listen, I think that this chat can solve this. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. The Vox Machina show for sure, right?
Right.
But I don't think
It was a live play.
cartoon.
It was a live play show before it was a.
Yeah. The cartoon.
show,
I think
yeah.
no one's going to be confused about that. I mean, I think they'll be able to look at it and see that those are cartoons, and they'll get the basic idea. Urban Rebrewal. Urban Rebrewal is your winner. Now,
How do you spell that?
URBAN space.
What was it? Oh, it's Rebrewal?
Yep, REBREWAL. I think it is very tasteful. I think it is a great choice. And I think that it will sit upon the brow of this beer like a diadem. Now, When you return at 2:30 to our Cavern of Delights, you will find this room radically transformed from a brew hall, to something sophisticated, something narrative, a live play, if you will, a war PG. So get ready. Black Remnant, last episode before the live game, Saturday 4 to 6. I'm going to be haranguing you with this information a lot. Get ready for it. But yeah, so for now, we're just going to seize the machinery of the universe. We will see you in less than an hour.